Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your Love's Heart Healing Messages reading for the months of September through the month of December 2017. So how I've been conducting these readings is I'm looking at the astrological signs energy overall and talking about how to balance out energy for each zodiac sign when they become imbalanced. And the reason why I'm addressing this when it comes to the Love's Hearts reading is because a lot of times when our energy is imbalanced, we bring forth energy that's negative or situations that are really challenging for us, and there's a lesson to be learned there. So I felt starting there, I've been inspired to actually start there and bring forth, some general energy and messages to help balance out any energies that are imbalanced. In addition, I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards and read off those 3 cards as well, the messages that come to me, and do some crystal gazing. I want to focus on the Love's Hearts Healing reading, focusing on those who have experienced heartache in many different realms. It could be heartache in a relationship, a love relationship, a one-on-one committed relationship. It can be those who experienced heartache, self-inflicted heartache, things that they've done to themselves or choices that they've made that actually hurt themselves. Difficult relationships between family members, or things that you're carrying, baggage and negative energy that you're carrying out from the past as well. So kind of looking into this very general topic. Again, this is a huge topic and it can't be delved into too deeply in a 15 to 20 minute video. It would need something to be a little bit more intense in terms of a personal reading or something more specific. But I'm hoping that this gets the ball rolling and gets some healing messages out there to you guys to set yourself off on a self-healing path, because I do feel that if we do not obtain self-love or master self-love properly, that we will not really be able to live fully in a love relationship and receive or give love fully. So that's kind of where the intention is with this, and I do hope it resonates well with you guys. So let's talk about Aquarius as energy as a whole. Aquarians are great individuals that really look to a large group of people and can really push forth philosophies and viewpoints of the masses, so to speak. They're the humanitarians of the zodiac, it's said. They're the ones to also stand up for less fortunate in a humanitarian aspect. You will see many Aquarians in a protest, so to speak. And of course, these are general readings. So, please don't hold me to this specific. I'm trying to give a general overview. So your energy is really, really able to embrace an overall viewpoint of many people. And you can feel really at home with like-minded individuals, even though those people are not really part of your family or how you've grown up. You usually tend to find outside, you tend to find home outside of your birth home a lot of times. Your friends mean a lot. Those soul families tend to be those outside of your immediate family. And again, generally speaking. So what happens when an Aquarius is out of balance? What happens is they find challenging personal one-on-one relationships because minds are out there. They are, for lack of a better word, a little awkward in one-on-one situations sometimes, or they feel awkward, or they feel caged in, or they feel they cannot really understand or empathize with those. And again, these are Aquarian energies that are out of balance. So what do you do, Aquarius, to try to emulate or to try to balance out your energies that your loved one or the person you care about feels could be perceived as cold, distant, not really concerned, because you're off, thinking about something else that's a lot bigger than yourself and your partner. So what you can do, Aquarius, to balance out some of those energies, because as you can imagine, in a relationship that can be very difficult. You can also lose sight of maybe your own identity, your own self, because you've become immersed in an image and an idea of the masses, whether it's a large mass of people or a smaller mass of people in a group setting. You can lose yourself and kind of adapt too much to what other people are thinking of. So how do you are wanting or believe in, and you believe too, but you lose another aspect of yourself. So how do you balance that out? What you want to look for is your opposite sign on the spectrum in your zodiac sign, and that would be Leo. And Leo is somebody who really embellishes, that energy of Leo embellishes providing warmth to others, providing lots of excitement, or think of the sun. So you want to provide some warmth and some of yourself to another person personally. You want to balance that out. You want to bring in some of that. So again, don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying, oh, Aquarius, in order for you to be balanced, you have to become a Leo. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, in order to balance out something that is out of balance in terms of an Aquarius energy, if you're too much on one extreme, you need to pull energy source from that opposite sign, so that type of personality aspects, and then incorporate it into who you are. I feel that the Aquarians who become out of balance sometimes don't really recognize it until things are so far removed from their day-to-day, or they just didn't realize that their significant other or loved one felt so out of balance or so ignored because they're off doing other things. So very important for you to bring through some of that Leo energy, where you can provide some of that warmth of yourself, so that people, number one, they don't just see you as a person in the masses or somebody who's a little awkward off on their own, but they see you as an individual. You're bringing out yourself into the light in a way. All of the qualities that you can give to a person, you're bringing out into the light. I hope that makes sense for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards, asking the guides to please bring forth messages for the Aquarians who have some heart mending to do. One more thing I wanted to say is also Aquarius energy is very much in the mind, and Leo energy is fire energy, and the source of Leo energy comes from the heart. So really, if you can kind of think of it that way, you want to get out of your mind, Aquarius, when you're out of balance, and come more into your heart and bring out those qualities of yourself to others. Okay, moving on, we have the 8 of Earth is the first card that I get for you as a message for heart healing. I feel that many of you learning something new, delving into a new aspect, career or study or hobby, is a key to lots of healing for difficult times that you've had in the past. I feel some of you Aquarians have been dealing with the feeling and the experience of somebody or people around you, and this can be in a one-on-one relationship, this can be in a family relationship, or in a, you know, somewhere where you really poured your heart out. You felt inadequate, or, you know, as whatever it is that you did, you could not do it right or enough of in a relationship. And this has really been traumatic for you, and I feel that this has something to do with you as some of you Aquarians from a childhood experience is what I'm feeling. A feeling of not fitting in, a feeling of not being recognized. And that's something that you were struggling with, and it was, and in the past year and a half, so to speak, some aspect of yourself was spilling into that had not been healing, was spilling into your relationships, creating a lot of distance, and what I'm feeling is a lot of loneliness. I think you've had a lot of alone time. Even if you were in a relationship, I felt you being alone a lot, and kind of just really withdrawn. Many of you Aquarians is what being shown here. What I'm hearing again is to help heal some of this isolation that I'm seeing some of you Aquarians have experienced, is to delve into something new, something that's going to reignite a passion for you. And I feel that that actually has happened in the past 3 to 4 months, or 4 to 3 months ago. May even be 6 months ago. It depends on when you were born. But I do feel in the mid to now of 2017 that lots of you started this new, and it was as a part of healing for yourself. The next thing I get is the King of Fire, and the King of Fire is asking you guys to, okay, King of Fire, you think about Leo. Leo is a fire energy, right? So asking you guys to bring out your creativity and motivation out, and show that ambition and focus. Really focus on what it is that you want to bring forth, and actually catalyst all of that energy and creativity out in a relationship. And I feel that this will really bring forth, for those of your Aquarians who feel isolated, who felt kind of ostracized and are still in a current relationship, or just felt hurt or something. I feel when you do that, if you bring forth and communicate with your visions to your partner, that actually that will reignite this passion that has been lost. It is what I'm feeling, and I feel that it will heal things from your childhood and from your past. Again, this can also work within a family relationship, where I feel some of you were isolated, moved out, moved far away, or just hurt from previous judgments. I feel, or misunderstandings, and I feel you bringing forth your creativity and your motivation into your family through communication. It's up to you is what I'm hearing, Aquarius. Really, you're the one who needs to go ahead and bring forth. I think you are going, by you doing so, you are actually going to heal yourself tremendously. The next thing I get is the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is just a message here showing me that once you do that, once you make this move and you bring forth that passion, things are going to get set off on a new direction, and fairly quickly. There's going to be a positive new start moving forward. And I think this energy is what the divine is asking you to do, and I feel like that is key to your heart's healing. is you're taking care of the energy that just popped up with the Eight of Earth, and the Eight of Pentacles, and the King of Fire. So really delving into something skilled, really mastering something about yourself, learning a new topic, creating a new passion or finding a new passion, going back to school for some of you, going back into a moment when you were in school and something that really ignited your passion is going to bring lots of healing to yourself and to your relationships is what I'm hearing. I'm going to go ahead and pull an additional clarification card. I do feel many of you Aquarians will see this new start if you go ahead and you do this as the guides are bringing forth to you as a message. I feel that by February, the latest, you're gonna be in a completely different aspect. Even some of you March. By end of February, March, you're gonna see things are gonna completely change for you, for the better, for the positive. Okay. All right. So the two cards that I get is Six of Swords and the Star card, which is an Aquarius card. So again, kind of going in and delving and learning something new and taking that with you, moving forward with your motivation. I feel some of you may have to move and may have to change some sceneries. I do feel that there's a wish that many of you have in mind, and I do see that that's coming through. When I look at this in terms of a love relationship, okay, what I feel is you want to stay out of your mind, Aquarius. You want to bring forth your emotion through your heart, and you want to shine your light on those people whom you love. I think you have a lot to offer that people are not seeing in you. If you are single, I do feel some of you moving again and starting something new. And I feel that whatever pains you had in the past, that you need to transform that energy creatively and face the fears of you really showing your emotions. Because I feel that that is the key for you to really show and share emotions, for your relationships to be healed, and for you yourself to be healed. Because I do believe we have to heal ourselves first before our relationships and those we love, communication and all of those things can be, any difficult situations can be healed. Okay, so now I'm going to do some crystal gazing for you. What I'm seeing for you, Aquarius, is I'm seeing a kangaroo. I'm not really sure what that means, but look that up. What I'm seeing is a kangaroo coming through as a spirit guide. And I see footprints. And what the footprints mean to me is really kind of going and reviewing where you've been, the experiences that you've, walking your path, and not being afraid to share those experiences, not being afraid to be vulnerable and show your vulnerability. I think that you allowing yourself to feel vulnerable and share those vulnerable experiences will help in any relationship where there is some difficult energy and where you need to you know, heal. If you've lost somebody that was really close to you, again, I feel bringing forth that emotion and helping others with it and discussing it and just bringing forth that creativity out to a group of people, to those who are close to you, is very, very, will be very, very healing for you. And again, I do feel things changing for you. I don't see any obstacles here for you, Aquarius, other than the ones that are self-defeating. And that would be you kind of staying in the same state and not moving forward and heeding the messages from the guides. So I do hope that this reigns well with you. Please like and subscribe to my channel. If you wanted to look into something a little bit more specific or more personal to you, you can contact me via email. I really do appreciate your time and energy that you spend here on these videos. Thank you so much. And wishing you many blessings and a peaceful end to the 2017.